morning. Well, new beginnings. The MRC GT3 World Series, League 2, Season 2, Round 1. Let's get things underway. While we're going round, I'll talk about the different manufacturers and who's teaming up with who. I would do a grid walk, but this is an hour's worth of replay. I've got the children home, summer holidays. Yeah, say no more. Let's get this underway. Run down to turn number 1. Who gets that perfect start? Looks like the McLaren got the better start, but behind we got the Nissan, which seems to be, yeah, he's looking around the outside. No, so side by side, P1 and 2. Everyone got through all right through turn 1. There's a car in the background there. Who is that? Coming together here. What's going on here? So then we've got Skippy, we've got Wiss up in front. Just a gaggle of cars all coming together on the racing hard. When they're cold, they're not the best. So that's what's happened there. So Skippy and Wiss coming together, got it all to do. Our race, so yeah, just take your time. It'll work out in the end. But yeah, going through the bus stop. Yeah, so where the bus is stopped, but behind we got a Nissan drifting its way around that corner. If you want to do it that way, carry on, vroom vroom. You know, so yeah, D-Dot as well. D-Dot a bit of a moment. So already halfway through, well, not even halfway through the first lap, we got cars doing spinneroonies here and there. But yeah, these two making their way up. Got a long way to go. We've got 59 minutes to go actually. So yeah. Through the manufacturers, we've got Porsches, we've got the McLarens, we've got the Merc, we've got the Ford GT, a Berserker boy. Looking to the inside there, Dave, nice move. We got the RCZ. Remember this car, GT Sport, was a bit of a. It did have a lot of power. It wasn't the best. I don't know what it's like. A GT7. We've got Pilgrim, Plymouth fan, but why is he red and white? I don't know. Maybe he's a Secret City fan. Staffy there in the RCZ. Then we've got the Hyundai, is that? Who's in the Hyundai? Yeah, no name. You got no name. You got no name. So yeah, Josie there in a Porsche. We got Vroom Vroom with his teammate by the looks of it. 11th and 12th. D-Dot making his way up. D-Dot, is it D-Dot Racing? DDR? I got a decal on my car anyway. Roadrunner in the other Merc. We've got Wiss in the McLaren and Skippy in another McLaren. So on to lap number 2. We've still got the Duck Lover following me in P1. Or should I say Idol in P1. Brucey there in P3. So then teammates, got myself and we got Dave, teammates. We got Infinity James and Wiss in the other McLaren, who's in 15th. I think Skippy, and if I'm thinking right, Pilgrim are teammates. We've got Scott and Staffy, both teammates as well. Berserker Boy, not sure who his teammate is, but he's a solo runner. And we've got Brucey and Roadrunner in the Mercs. And back down here, we've got Jonesy, DDR Jonesy and D-Dot. Teammates as well. A little bit of coming together there with No Name. Let's have a look at that. What happened here? So No Name there, or broke a little bit too late. I think by Staffy on the hard. You break a lot earlier, don't you? So he's coming back on track with Gary behind, coming on through, which he sort of does, but he doesn't do it. And yeah, gaggle back here. So the fight is already happening. We're only 3 minutes in. This is going to be done in 2 parts, so you'll see a bit of editing somewhere. So probably miss out a minute or 2 of the racing. I'll try and do that when it's not so hectic and close together. Probably be like midway through when things are sort of like settled, and then come the last. We've had another off. So top 3 breaking away already. James there in the McLaren. Brucey there, the run of the league, does the points, gets it all together. 8 rounds this season. I'll go through like there's endurance, there's a sprint feature race as well. So each round is different. Berserker Boy and Dave, they're having a good battle. So Berserker Boy defending from Dave. Can Dave get this move done onto Berserker Boy? In the other Porsche as well. So yeah, no, he's not looking yet. He's still trying to get that fourth off Berserker Boys, but it's not happening for him at the minute. In with the Porsche now. There is the Pilgrim in a McLaren. And yeah, Dave's still trying to get on by, but there's a car up ahead, which looks like Brucey. Almost looked like he slowed up then, but he didn't. Bit of a slide onto the rear of that car, and Dave looks like he has closed up to the rear of Berserker Boy. Let's have a look at this. Oh, onto the grass a little bit, almost into the barrier. And Berserker Boy in the Spacemobile. Yeah, I've never driven this car. He seems like he's doing all right. So yeah, the Ford GT must have a better top end, but no, the Porsche's closing in that slipstream. Can he get him under braking into turn number 1? That he does not do, but by these two battling, he got Pilgrim closing up a little bit. Scott there in the RCZ, probably running a long game. DDR Jonesy, no name there, bit of a drift on, window wipers on, raining where he is. I don't know where he is, but it's raining where he is. Vroom there looking at no name and breaking away there from D-Dot, but D-Dot was down to 15th, up to 11th now. But we've got the Vroom looking at no name, purple sector. So yeah, Vroom not getting that move done yet. D-Dot closing up a little bit, but he's bringing the trailer cars with him. He's bringing the likes of Staffy in the RCZ, Roadrunner in the McLaren, sorry, Merc, Skippy in the McLaren, and further behind we've got Gary in the other Nissan. So yeah, it's all action packed already. I mean, it's up to you which tyre you start on. You could go the hard, the medium, but I think majority went for the medium, just to try and make a gap, you know. But the top 3, couple of seconds between the top 3. Infinity James there still following the Porsche, and Brucey following the McLaren, but lost a few temps. But Berserker Boy's still doing a good job in that Ford GT, but Dave is all the while probably saving fuel as well, managing them tyres. We'll go through like the settings and that shortly. So around about the 28-minute mark, that's probably where you'll see the bit of an edit in the video. I could have done it online, but I prefer to do it this way. So yeah, gaps are already appearing. A lot of people got their own strategies, but back here we've got a great battle going on. We've got P1 Skippy looking to the inside there, no name. Very nice move there from P1 Skippy. Now, Roadrunner, what's happened to Roadrunner? Seems to have a bit of a moment, but he's got Skippy, we've got 3. Oh, a little bit of a kiss there, have that, mate. And yeah, Roadrunner, he's looking back at these two, but I think the top end of the Merc is a lot better, if I'm honest. But we've got the Nissan behind as well, Gary looking for that move to the inside of the bus stop. No, backside of it, thinks better of it. But West all the while, where's West 2? Slowly making his way up on the racing hard, playing the long game, known to be a good fuel saver. Let's see what he can do. But these two here, battling side by side. P1 Skippy, T50 Gary, 0.5 second penalty. It's going to hamper him now. But he's trying to close up to No Name. He's going to lose that ground to No Name. And yeah, penalty marker coming up now. We've got D-Dot up to 10th now. Staffy coming back at D-Dot. These two side by side. Can Staffy fend off D-Dot? Here we are side by side. Cheers, C, get in the way. Yeah, love it. But yeah, D-Dot later braking than Staffy. But the RCZ, yeah, oh, D-Dot! Fishtail on that rear end, and unfortunately, what was turned out to be a good battle It's unfortunately ended for D-Dot. Or front right damage to that Porsche. And Roadrunner wants to get on by. So yeah, already, you know, start of the season. It's better to get mistakes out of the way, if I'm honest. You know, in race one. You know, then you can say, yeah, that happened. I know where I went wrong. Won't do that again. But yeah, here we are. Infinity James. Brucey. Yes, he's closed up through the bus stop. Yeah, he's closed up through the bus stop. These top three now have broken away. From fourth is Dave as Berserker Boy. Had a bit of a moment somewhere. Let's have a look. Because Dave got on by. Or a little... is he just saving that fuel a little bit? Interesting. Right, up we go. So then, Berserker Boy coming back at P1 Pilgrim. Can he get his move done? This sort of a passenger seat camera. I'm a passenger in a minute. Hi, Berserker Boy. How are you, mate? So yeah, Berserker Boy looking to the inside. Does he get that move done? No. Pilgrim's there. So you're not having that. A little bit of a kiss there. And Pilgrim, unfortunately, that to me was that a little bit of a touch. Hard to tell. Let's go here. I don't like this camera, but we'll do it anyway. Or did he just get it wrong onto the curb? Hard one. It seems more like physics than actual contact between the two. It might be minor, but you know. Well, any instance, just report it if they wish. It's their choice. It's down to the stewards, whoever the stewards are. So yeah, no comment on that one. So Brucey, Dave, Berserker Boy now 5th, Scott 6th, Pilgrim 7th, Vroom Vroom in 8th, DDR 9th, Jonesy that is, Staffy 10th, No Name in 11th, Gary followed by Skippy and Roadrunner, and D-Dot and Wister slowly make his way up. He's gained time. Now 47's on the hard, so give him a few more laps. He should be up to 15th rear end, and we'll see what he could do. So Brucey's close up to James in 2nd. Seems like to me Dave is closing that gap. Fastest lap 1:46.461 by Brucey, lap number 5. But again, the top end of the Mercedes is very, very good, and it is gonna, yeah, as you see there, he has pulled away through the twisty bits. The Porsche closes up, and yeah, on the straight the Merc pulls away. So the Porsche P1 is making a bit of ground now, pulling away a little bit. Tyre wear is coming into effect, lap number 7. So yeah, and again, fuel saving as well. Well, you can tell by the tyre wear who's pushing the most. Like the McLaren of James, the front left, is wearing quite heavily, and Brucey as well. If you compare it to the Porsche, yeah, it might be better on tyre wear, but it's that braking and accelerating. I find with the Porsche, if you don't accelerate when turning into a corner, it helps the tyre wear. Bit of a tip there, you know, I'm not an expert, I just enjoy the racing now and again. Dave as well, you see the tyre wear difference. Berserker Boy in the Ford GT, taking it easy now. Fuel, I mean, yeah, fuel is fuel's okay for some. Brucey half a tank, but he has closed up, so he's used that bit more to close out to the rear James and try and get that P2 off of James. And again, that gap has closing again between the top three, but Dave is 100% closing up to the rear of Brucey. Berserker Boy has got Scott behind. Scott's always known to run the long game and see what he can do. Pilgrim, gone a bit wide, turn 1, easy to do. Vroom and Harris at P7. P1 Pilgrim, we've got Jonesy there, looking for that move as well, onto P1 Pilgrim. Yeah, he gets that move. Pilgrim, is he carrying damage? He is indeed, so that will happen. But Stappy might have him on the exit of the bus stop. No, not yet. Gary there in a Nissan, taking it nice and steady. But yeah, Staffy is looking for that move onto Pilgrim. Will he get it done? He's going to look to the inside, I would say. No, and all the while, Gary, is he closing up? He's not. Can Staffy get this move? Maybe to the inside. Pilgrim's, no, he's damage free. Yeah, now he's back on it, Pilgrim. He's pulled a few temps from Staffy. So yeah, we're almost 15 minutes in. It's been action-packed already, which is very good to see. A few spins here and there. Like I said, get the errors out of the way. Whisk up to 14. So he's making his way up. No Name, quite a way behind. Skippy as well. So then, idle there, put away a little bit. When James and Brucey, they're still having a little battle, probably helping each other as well. Fuel saving, but it's that tyre wear, you see. The tyre wear is coming in big time. We're going to go to a close battle. I think we're going to go, for the minute, we're going to go on to Scott while I just quickly do this. It's a good flowing track, this, you know. I'm quite a big fan of this track. Nice and flowing. It's different. We head to Nürburgring, the sprint and feature next week. I think the sprint is the sprint layout, and the feature is the long layout. And I'm pretty sure it should be action packed and be like round one, you know. So then, in regards to sort of like the settings of the race itself, it's different tyre wear for different rounds. So then, so we're teams of 2 in the series. Points are different as well. So if you win the sprint race, you'll get 12 points, and if you win the feature, you get 25. So you're looking at 37 plus. If you get the fastest lap and pole, that's extra points again. You know, the endurance is different. 60-minute endurance, 1 set of points for the winner, and it's quite huge, to be honest with you. I mean, it's like 40 points for the win, and you still get points even if you come last. You get 6th. You know, you're not going to win every race. Mistakes are going to happen, so the points difference is good, but it all tallies up. So each round, you say, you know, for instance, say if Staffy comes 10th this race and he comes 2nd and 3rd the next week after in the sprint and feature, it make them points up, you know, and they close that gap to the the top 3 in the championship. Maybe chatting rubbish, but that's how I see it. T50 carry looking at Staffy. Will he get this move done? They're coming up to the bus stop chicane now. So, we're going to go to the tyre wear. I should have had this all down, really. So, in the 60-minute endurance, tyre wears times 3, and the fuel's tyre wears times 4, and the fuel times 3. So, you come up with a game plan, you manage your tyre, manage your fuel. But in the sprinter feature, it's a bit more flat out. So the fuel in the 20-minute is times 2. The tyre wear in the 20 minutes times 1. So no holds barred. flat out go for it. You know, just try and go for that win or the top 3. And in the feature, the 40-minute, the fuel is ×3 and the tyre wear is ×4. So it's similar to endurance. Just try and manage things. Bruce is pitting already. So yeah, Bruce is pitting. Sorry about saying on the one car, just speaking through this. So yeah, gives you just the things. About midway through, I'd say about round 5, you probably would see things pan out and who's going to be wearing the championship. You know, it's early doors, and I think there's also likelihood of people changing. So say if there's a slower person in League 2 and there's a fast in League 3, I think they get moved around, and vice versa, League 1 to League 2 and League 2 to League 1. I think there is. I think I've seen that. But yeah, we're going here. Staffy, D-Dot battling. D-Dot in that Porsche, 0.5 second penalty. It's about how you take the bus stop chicane. Fast in, fast out. Your choice. But yeah, D-Dot with Staffy behind. Let's have a look at this. Normally you can flick it third up to 4th. He opts to keep it third all the way through. A lot of people do it different. It's your choice. You know, so in about 10 minutes I'm gonna stop this one, start the other one, but edit it so it makes one. Yeah. So D-Dot 0.5, Brucey out of the pits, hard, doing his hard stint now, skipping medium, no name medium. Wiss done the hards on the medium now, so he'll be pushing it for the next 13 laps or so. So then the top 2, bit of a gap now between me and James, sorry, Idle and James. Fast lap of the race, Brucey 146.461 still. The mediums are wearing quite heavy. Dave into the pits, why it's ghosted I do not know on entry, bit of a weird one, but yeah, he's my teammate. Nice livery in it, stands out a bit, which was meant to do. So Dave, Scott into the pits as well, getting rid of the hards. I think yeah, in the next lap Idle does an error, wasn't concentrating, wasn't looking, just racing, and then yeah, say no more. Berserker Boy up to P3, doing a good job in the GT. I don't know who his teammate is, but I'm pretty sure hopefully he'll be here for the next round. I know Berserker Boy is going to be away, so he'll be missing round 2 around Nürburgring, but I'm sure he'll be back for round 3, depending how long his holiday is. Vroom Vroom Gaming, I think Vroom Vroom, if I'm right, sponsors D-Dot, a fellow commentator himself. Check him out on Facebook, does it every day, very, very good at it. Yeah, it's be good to do a dual comms with him. We said it for a long time, we haven't done it yet, but yeah, check him out on Facebook. D-Dot, D to the dot, D to the dot. DJR Jonesy behind his teammate. Yeah, so I think Vroom Vroom is something to do with D-Dot, I think sponsor wise, I may be wrong. Staffy in the RCZ with the 2 teammates up ahead. Dave out of the pits now on the racing hard. Scott on the racing medium, done his hard stint. No name racing medium. So yeah, it's starting gap. Well, James into the pits now. Right, so at this point, yeah, I was like, yeah, things are going nice. James pitted, I could probably go an extra lap or 2, not realising that my back left tyre was almost gone. And in a minute, you're going to see what an error from a League 3 driver can do. Yes, League 3, you heard that right. So, through the bus stop chicane, Berserker Boy is about 15 seconds behind. So, my back left tyre's gone. I could feel it. You know, I could feel it, but I didn't think it was that bad. And yeah, Berserker Boy through the bus stop chicane, Vroom Vroom coming towards the bus stop chicane. So I'm going around this bend here, and Idle the plum. What does he do? I brake, back tire totally gone, had a nice lead, and yeah, say no more. And I was about, yeah, should I exit? No, why exit, you know? Because, you know, you still got a chance. And yeah, the tyre was totally gone. It's not totally gone, it's still a bit of what, if I would have turned traction control on, I would have got there. Berserker Boy speaking, ha ha ha, you bloody stupid livery of a car. Well, you know, it's a bit of a weird one, but heyo. And again, I spin out, you know. At this point, I punched the wheel. I was like, yeah, Berserker Boy's speaking, ha 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 ha, look at you, plum. You know, I'll go past you. And I got to P1. And we got Vroom Vroom thinking, yeah, look at him. And we got the fake Plymouth fan, a pilgrim in his red and white mobile. Should be green, mate. Passing me as well, and he was actually laughing. Bloody hell. Wait till we get you in the league, mate. So, yeah. Error done, out the way, learn from it, move on. Yeah. Berserker Boy in the pits, thinking, ha, idle, look at me, I'm in P1, you was in P1. No, you're not in P1, have it. So, James there laughing as well, thinking, hang on a minute, who's in P1, why is he in P4? And there I am. So, the win for the race is out of the question. It's just all about, see where I come, have a nice race, you know, have a battle, set a fastest lap, and see what happens, you know. But yeah, anyway, enough of that crap. So, No Name P12, Vroom Vroom inherits the lead. So Vroom Vroom inherits to lead the race. I'm going to pause it in a minute, and then we go on to part 2. Got the kids home, and I want to try and get out of the way as quick as I can. T50 Gary. So yeah, James. Yeah, he's basically got it in one hand at the minute. A lot of the guys are going to switch to the hard, do the stint, and then switch. So yeah, back here, apart from these three, it's kicking off a little bit. Nice there from D-Dot. Got close to that apex. It's a way to do it. And he's going to maybe look to the inside. Nice fake there. Doesn't do it. Skippy kept it a bit wide. So D-Dot maybe could have snuck to the inside there. And when he looked to the inside here, will Skippy look to the inside there? Roadrunner, he doesn't. Gary's pitting as well, but Roadrunner went a bit wide on exit. And yeah, as you can tell by the Merc, better top end. And D-Dot's looking to the inside there. Skippy, you know, he doesn't get it done, but Skippy looking to the inside there. Roadrunner, very nice move there from Skippy. Can he hold it? He does indeed. Nice move there, but Roadrunner might come back out. D-Dot to the inside there, Roadrunner, and almost got that done. Will he look to the inside here? No, backs out of it. Will he look, maybe start finish straight? Look how quick that Porsche is compared to, well, he's on the hard, so that says it all. Get with it, Darren. So yeah, he's on the hards, and no, the Merc again. Superior top end, but under braking, can D-Dot get him? Would have tried that under braking, really. And yeah, D-Dot on exit, he does get that move done by the looks of it. And there's, no, they're not side by side. D-Dot's still looking for this move. And yeah, D-Dot not got on by yet. Maybe on the entrance to the bus stop chicane, but no, Roadrunner is defending. And D-Dot opting to go the outside, would have kept it to the inside really. But yeah, D-Dot's going to get his move done. Roadrunner, will he do it under braking? Will he defend again? No, Roadrunner gives up that position to D-Dot. Nice batting there, chaps. Very, very nice indeed. Skippy by these two battling is pulling away. DDR Jonesy 13th. Gary 12th. No Name battling now with P1 Pilgrim. Will No Name get his route done? Still raining where he is, don't know where he is. But yeah, Vroom Vroom pitching now. Went long on that first stint. And then will No Name look to the inside? He does indeed. And yeah, better grip in the wet from that Hyundai. And obviously Pilgrim is on the hard. Staffy now in the RCZ in P9. Idle in P8. Wisp P7. Berserker Boy P6. Good race so far by all of them, you know, all of them. Scott there up to P4 on his medium stint. Dave P3, Brucey P2, and then James got a bit of a lead now. So as long as he can get things right, well, he has got things right because he hasn't done nothing wrong, has he? As long as he can keep this pace, he's on the medium with Brucey on the hard, so he's gonna increase that gap, maybe. Who knows? We'll wait and see. So then, we'll do. Yes, it's gapping the top 5 now. Wiss is closing up to the rear of Berserker Boy. Yeah, he's doing it quite quick. Fast lap 1:45.664 by Idle. Well, he had to do something, didn't he? After that error. Vroom Vroom P8. Staffy P9. No Name P10. Pilgrim P11. Gary P12. Jonesy P13. Skippy 14. D-Dot second penalty. Oh, in 15th. Roadrunner in 16th position. I think it's about time I had a drink, really. Have a bit of a break in a minute. It's gonna... Oh, okay. Be right back. Kid? You okay? So then, oh god, sorry for every shout out to the kids, see if they're alright. Right then, Watkins Glen is in the US today. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do in a minute is, I don't know if anything's happening back here, but I normally do it when I do commentary. Let's do sort of a on-board lap. We're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go like that. Yeah, 34 in. Gary and Pilgrim battling. Gary looking to the inside. They both got penalties, so they're gonna both lose time and probably continue this battle. Right then. Where's James to? So he started lap number what we're on 20. So a bit of an on board, back straight they call this, and we go to the inner loop on the entrance to the chicane. Inner loop they class this as, and then we go on to the outer loop, 10.5. They call this bit now coming at the chute. Why, I don't know. Obviously it's shaped like a boot. They go, this bit now is a toe, 7. We've got the boot, the bottom of the boot. I head up to turn number 8, the hill. On board with James and McLaren. Let's hit the hill now. Up to turn number 9. They go up to 10. It's almost like the sound keeps cutting in and out. I don't know if that's a glitch of the game. So exit 10. This must continue to 10 because the final bit now is 11. And then that was a bit of a lap there from James, currently leading League 2, Round 1, the GT3 series, start of lap number 21. So Brucey, hard, Dave is close, Scott is closing up to Dave, Berserker Boy and Idle battling now. So Berserker Boy and Idle battling for that 6th place. Up ahead is Wiss. Oh, Berserker Boy into the barrier a little bit there. Into the wall, should I say. And that does slow him up. Can Idol get the move done down the inside? No. Oh, almost into the rear there, Berserker Boy. But back to have it at the last minute. GT's got a good top end, and it's pulled away already from the Porsche. And what's Berserker on? He's on the hards as well. So, yeah, he is pulling away from that Porsche, but probably the Porsche will close it up under braking through the bus stop. We're going to call it a bus stop, which he does indeed, and he's looking back to have it. So yeah, these two having their own private battle at the minute. On board now, Berserker Boy. Idol is hunting him down. Will Idol go to the inside? No, he does not. There is Idol in the wing mirror. A great battle this from these two, nice and clean and respectful. Yeah, Berserker Boy. And again, the Porsche does close up. See, the sound keeps cutting in and out. I don't know what that is. Idol looking to the inside. No, Berserker Boy fends him off. So yeah, Idol's still looking on by. Berserker Boy's defending. Idol, can you look to the inside there, Berserker Boy? No. Berserker Boy is indicating to let Idol know he's going into the pits, which he does. Great battling there from them two. It's a good race. Yeah, it seems like the sound's cutting in now. That's weird. So back here. Oh, Skippy into the barrier. Got a little bit wrong. D-Dot up to 15 is hunting these down. Skippy Pilgrim is hunting Jonesy down. Yeah, so Jonesy is pulling away. Pilgrim's took Jonesy on. Jonesy on the medium. Yeah. No names in the pits. Berserker Boy's coming out of the pits. Roadrunner will inherit 2 positions. Easy in 14. So then, yeah, so far it's been really good. James at the start battling, and then pitted, and from the pit he's just kept it nice and clean and kept it error free, just like Brucey in that P2. P3 is Dave, but now Dave is coming under pressure now from Scott in P4. So I'll be doing endurance commentary. I'm not sure he's doing a sprint and feature, but he's part of the DDR group, so I'm pretty sure when they're done they will post them. So Brucey into the pit. So Brucey getting rid of his hard tyre and going on to the medium. There's no softs available in the endurance. Wister into the pits as well. So yeah, I did underfuel a little bit. I underfueled a little bit to try and get a bit of a cut, but it didn't work out. If I'd done a little bit more, maybe if I fueled to the max, I think I'd done like 70%. If I would have done more, I would have gone on longer. Maybe done a bit better in position wise. But as I said, get the errors out of the way in round 1, you'll be all right. You know. Be interesting to see if Nürburgring has a bit of rain. It is renowned to have rain, but we'll wait and see. I'm sure that again, but I think the sprint is one to watch. There's going to be no holding back in that race. A bit like now with these two, second and third, battling each other on our final podium spots. We've got around about 19 minutes to go. And yeah, gaps are sort of appearing mid-pack, but saying that Brucey is closing up to Gary on the warm medium, Brucey on the fresh medium. Easy does it. Let's have a look at Brucey, see if he can get this move done onto Gary. So he's, yeah, he carries on the wall immediately. You can tell Bruce on the fresher tyre. He's just got to wait for that opportunity, and when he sees that opportunity arise, just go for it, you know. Does it? Maybe he's opting for the straight, the long straight, up to the chicane. You know, that's probably easier for the Merc. Scott into the pits, P3. He probably stay there, which he does. And when I go into the pits, or should I say Idle goes into the pits, Staffy into the pits as well. Scott will come back out in third, depending where these two are. Brucey looking for that. I think he's going to look for that straight. But I think then this has got a good top end as well. Down here, Vroom Vroom Gaming in P8. Jonesy P9. Skippy P10. Pilgrim P11. Go back up here, man. I want to see if Brucey does get this move over Gary. He should do anyway. I think he will. Yeah, he's in the slipstream now. There's Gary. There's Bruce. But no, again, this and does pull away a little bit. Yeah, Brucey's not done it yet. I thought he would have by now. Because by him staying behind Gary, he's losing time to James if he wants a battle for that lead of the race, you know, and try and get the win. Dave is there, so yeah, Dave's quite a way ahead. James, is he gonna pit? So with Brucey just pitting, he's coming around that end, and James has gone into the pits. Dave might go on a lap or two. Will he up to pit? If I was him, I'll just stay out, you know, and just run the lead of the race for a bit. James is there, fueling up now. Brucey's got by Gary, so he's got that move done. Seen James pit, thinking, right, I need to get on by now to close that gap. Brucey is pushing it now. Last 15 minutes. Things always unfold around about the last 10. You can see what's going on. T50 Gary Scott. So where's James? James is coming out now. Brucey's come round. Well, he's by the final corner now. So yeah, James has still got a hefty lead. But he's on them hard tyres. He's got to do the, remember, you've got to do your stint on the hard and the medium. They're mandatory. If you don't do it, you get that minute penalty. So yeah. So you lose on about 2 seconds on the hards. It'd be interesting to see the lap times. I mean, Bruce's last one was a 46.9. Come back to James in a minute and see what's going on with his lap times. Gary there, Scott. You might get Gary before the end of the race. He's on the fresher compound. Vroom Vroom in that P6. Skippy, half second penalty. Pilgrim is teammate in 8th. Wister in 9th. Good recovery drive from Wist. Idle in P10. Berserker Boy P11. He might gain a few places if these guys up ahead pit, which I highly doubt they will, but they might, we never know. Berserker Boy coming through the bus stop, Staffy P12, Jonesy P13. D-Dot P14. Roadrunner on his own in the rear. P15. We've lost No Name, I think. Yep, we lost No Name. Probably see him back for round 2, hopefully. Dave into the pits. He might lose the lead, which he will. See, Brucey has gained. So this is the start of his hot lap on the hard. What's Brucey doing? Because Brucey has closed that gap. You could tell by the map, you know. Yeah, he's done his fast lap of the race so far by the looks of it. It's blue. So what's he done there? 46.3. James, I think you're looking around about 47, 48 maybe. Gary now is being caught by Scott. There is Scott. Scott will probably close it under Well, the RCZ is renowned to be really good in corners, but lack it on the straight. But I know in slipstream you will gain that bit of a time, and we'll have a look now through the bus stop. And Scott seems to be avoiding them curves. Now, is that a thing to say the RCZ doesn't like curves? Bit wide there, but he's in the dirty air of the Nissan. And Scott, no, doesn't get that move done yet. He is waiting to see where he can do that move. He's on a fresher tyre, remember. So Scott there in the RCZ. Avoid the dirt on the tyres. They tend to push you wide. Gary there. Yeah, he's not done it yet. But yeah, he's closer massively. Can he get to the inside around the last 3 corners of this lap? No, and then Nissan pulls away. So when is Scott going to look for that opportunity to pass Gary? So then 48.5 compared to a 46, say. So you're looking around about 1.7 seconds per lap difference, and it's going to be a matter of time before this gentleman here catches James in P1. I think we might be into a bit of a last couple of laps battle. By the lap time differences, you're looking at 1.7 to 1.6. Yeah, I don't need to say anything else. We'll come back. We've got around about 6 laps left, I would estimate. Right then, Gary, Scott closes it up in the corners, see? But then can't do it on the straight. Gary's front left is wearing. Scott again closes it up on exit. Now is this his opportunity to dive to the inside. He's looking for it, and I think Scott senses. But then maybe a switch back here from Gary. No, Gary doesn't do it. So yeah, Scott's seen his opportunity. Thought, yeah, your tyres are done in, mate. And he's he's got that P3. Closing up to Brucey. I don't know if he'll do it, but what I can say is now he's done a 48.3. Brucey now coming up 48.3 compared to a 46.6, 1.3 a lap. He's closing it, isn't he? Yeah, he's closing it. Last 10 minutes, I said, last 10 minutes things will unfold. Scott P3, too far back to chase Brucey, I would say. T50 Gary, if he can keep with Scott, keep that slipstream, he might be in for a shout, but it's a tie wear again, you see. Dave, P5 now being caught by Wiss. So Wiss now up to P6. Great recovery drive. There's drive over there, I'm pretty sure you have it. Dave there in the Porsche. Racing hard there from Vroom Vroom Gaming. Idle in 8, Pilgrim in 9, chasing down Idle as Idle got by. Berserker Boy P10. It's a car to look at, I think. Very good car. By the looks of it anyway. He knows he's being caught by Staffy in the RCZ. But all round, Staffy in 11th. Staffy is yeah, he's looking for that P10, and battles are now commencing. People want them points. The more points you get, the better you are in that table. But like I said before, if you do better in the sprinter feature and you're not so great at the endurances, you can gain the points back in the sprinter feature, you see. So you might see the likes of Jonesy and D-Dot and Skippy and that be up there in a sprint and feature races because they're shorter. we'll wait and see. Round 2 be done like 5-6 days after the race itself. Infinity James, Brucey. Hang on a minute, sorry. Yeah. Right then, sorry about that. So, P1, P3, Scott, 7 minutes ago. 7 minutes, where's the time gone? Bloody been a good race, been action packed. Yeah, here we go. Wes and Dave. Wes looking, he's looking like, yes, Dave, how are you? I was last, now I'm up here. No, he's who's up ahead? Who's slowing up ahead? Gary. Gary seems to slowing up quite a lot, and that's going to enable these two to close up and maybe gain the position. So, Room 7, Idle 8, Pilgrim 9 with Staffy, Berserker Boy. Berserker Boy is closing up to these two. Let's stay with these a minute. Let's see what Berserker can do. Can Berserker get these two? 6 minutes to go. Yeah, sorry about not doing a grid walk, but just didn't have the time, you know. I got to edit a little bit. Oh, Berserker drifty around that corner. Staffy looking at P1 Pilgrim. His front left, see, he's gonna... Pilgrim's very worn the front left as well. Berserker Boy, can he... Staffy might go for the smooth to the inside, you know. Yeah, if I was him, I'd go for it. Yeah, he does indeed. Trying to run it too deep on the exit. Oh, and P1 Pilgrim looking back at... But I think the guy what's going to benefit from this is Berserker Boy. And Berserker Boy, can he get 2 for 1? He's looking. He's going for it. Berserker Boy's got 1. Can he get the other? Or almost. If he would have got the 2, that would have been some move. But he's got 1. Now he's hunting down Staffy. He's hunting down Staffy in that P9. Needs to get up the front in a minute because it's closing. Them two are closing. Berserker Boy. Is that tyre hampering a little bit? So he got Pilgrim. He still might possibly get Staffy, but Staffy's got the better tyres. Right then. Course all unfolding now. Skippy to Jonesy to D-Dot, second penalty. Roadrunner, up we go. 48-2, 46-6. It's closing. Scott, it's closed it a little bit, Scott. 47-1. Gary now being caught by Dave and Wes. Vroom Gaming in that P7. He looks comfortable. Up here we go. We've got Gary, we've got Dave, we got Wes there as well. We got Wes. He's looking for maybe 2 more positions. Vroom Gaming. So yeah, can Wes get that P5? Can Dave get that P4? Will Gary hold on to that P4? Scott on his own. Yeah. There's Brucey. James, you're getting caught on the hards. So yeah, Brucey is hunting down the duck in P1. Right, these 3 battling still back here. Berserker Boy, how's he getting on with Staffy? Staffy has pulled out that gap. Fair play, 3 minutes to go. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe if you wish. Your joys. I just do this. I enjoy doing it now and again. 12. Pilgrim's second penalty. He's got a bit of a gap now, so he can maintain that. Skippy. D-Dot. I think he said he was, he just don't know how to drive this track, I think it was, and he's, on his day, he's got pace, you know. I think he's just saying a lot of the guys are much quicker, but, you know, he's not too bad himself, D-Dot. He's, yeah, check him out on face, that's what I say. He'll be entertained, and yeah, he's very good at what he does. Scott, P3. So Gary and Dave, Wiss has fallen back a bit now, second penalty. We got 2.5 minutes to go. Vroom Gaming still in that P7, but Idle is closing down. Staffy, Berserker Boy has dropped back now. Tyre wear coming into effect. DDR Jonesy, Pilgrim into the pits late on the racing hard. Maybe he forgot to do his stint. 0.5 second penalty. So yeah, up the front we go. So fuel light flashing. This is going to be close. I think they'll be heading on to the final lap. Brucey is doing everything in that car to close up that gap to James, but watch the tyres. We'll come back to this. Dave and Gary, P4, P5. Will Dave look to the side? Dave's looking around the outside, actually. We've got another lap out of this, but normal one, isn't it? This one now. Yeah, Dave's looking. He's looking to that inside. No, doesn't get it done. Wiss there. Probably just sit back a little bit, wait till the last lap, then close it up. Vroom Gaming and Idle have closed up now. Batting for that 7th and 8th. So up we go. I know there's battles happening, but I think the main one to watch is that tyre wear hampering Brucey. So we've got these two battles. We've got Dave and Gary. Dave wants that 4. Gary wants to keep that 4, and he's defending. You know, the way he's positioning that car, he's doing all he can to defend. And Wiss is probably just waiting for that opportunity. Vroom and Idle battling for that P7th and 8th. It's all going off. Final lap of this race. Can Brucey close down James to get the win? Brucey is doing everything in his power to close that gap. Scott is alright. Gary and Dave are battling. And then we got Vroom and Idle battling as well. But up here is where it's at, because who's going to get the win? Brucey has closed it up massively to P1. Can Brucey get it in the last couple of corners, or will James hold on for the win of the race? So like I said, it is going to be edited a little bit to make it under an hour. So like the bits where people have been on their own, I'll edit out probably. If Vinny James come around the final few corners, and will he hold on to take the win of the race? Bruce done all he can to close that gap, but unfortunately, maybe another lap he would have done it. James, your winner of Season 2, Round 1, Race 1. Brucey P2. Scott P3. Good drive from Scott. Gary P4. Wiss, Dave, Vroom Idle, all close together. So Gary P4, Dave P5, Wiss P6, Vroom P7, almost. Idle P8. Berserker Boy, Staffy P9, Berserker Boy 10th. Go like this for a minute, so I'm not going to get it all in. Berserker Boy 10th, Skippy 11th, Jonesy 12th. Let's play this a minute. D-Dot and Roadrunner 13th, 14th. D-Dot, will he get that? Will he keep that 13th? Looks like he will. Pilgrim has closed up. Oh, little bit wide there. Yeah, D-Dot 13th, Roadrunner 14th, Pilgrim 15th. So well done, James, Brucey and Scott, top 3. Idlefoot Gaming out of here. Speak soon.